What's good, everyone? I'm your host with the most, the one who's sliding in the ghost, the one who butters your bread and slices your toast, Archon, aka the original righteous player, Santa Slim, and I am here with the incredible Juicy. Juicy, how we doing today?
I am better than good. I'm feeling amazing. Feeling amazing.
Go ahead and give us a little background into you. Tell how did you get started with music? Like what? Like how did all this form up to the point where you were? How did Juicy become Juicy? You know what I'm saying?
Well, first and foremost, I actually got the name Juicy in high school. I actually had a lot of people that always said, "Zip, you got the juice, you got the juice." They were always like, because I was big on fashion.
Hell yeah.
I was big in fashion, and then like everybody said drip and stuff, but like they used to call me juice all the time. So I was like, well, juice, and then Z, my name's a pour. Throw that shit together, Juicy. It
Hell
sounded
yeah.
right. It's only right, you know.
Hell yeah.
But I got started with music. Fun fact in 2000, and I think it was 2019. 2019. I actually got in the studio with a ex friend now, but I'm grateful for her because she did bring me into the studio.
It'd be like that.
Man, yeah, some shiesty shit happened, but not on my part. But I just don't want to business. I like clean business people. But it is what it is, and it got me back into the studio, so I'm grateful for it. Or got me in the studio. That's my first time actually recording a song, and
word.
I actually
Okay.
recorded Marathon Run It Up, which was my first song when Nipsey passed. It was my dedication to him.
Hell yeah.
So that's pretty much what. And I wrote that song so fast, it almost came to me when I heard the beat. It was crazy, like it was like clockwork.
Hell yeah. Now, I also know that you're a teacher. Am I correct in saying that?
Man, yeah, I'm a teacher.
Hey, I'm on some
It is
Nardwar
draining.
today. I'm on some Nardwar today. Trust me. All right, but
It is
obviously,
draining.
okay. So, what grade do you teach, if you don't mind me asking?
I teach seventh and eighth graders, so middle school, and I teach high school, 9th through 12. Middle school is my first year teaching middle school. It's different. It's
Okay, hell
definitely
yeah,
different.
hell yeah. How long you been doing that? As like,
This is my 6th year teaching. Well, this will be my 7th year, but I've been teaching for 6 years. So
okay, fantastic. Okay,
yeah.
so, as far as the dichotomy between that and your music, like, do you see you just doing music like how you are now, or do you see yourself quitting teaching and devoting yourself full time to music? You know what I'm saying?
That's actually a really good question. I would say I would say it's part of my journey. Um, I would say teaching actually helps me kind of find out what's hot and what's not, and the students always try to educate me on what's popular right now and what's not, and they make a lot of TikToks. So I always think of them as my fan base, or my, not necessarily saying everybody else won't listen to my shit, but I'm just saying in general, like they help me kind of be more dynamic as far as like
More tapped in.
tapped in and what's hot right now. What are you guys TikTok into? What is the new shit, like, so it kind of helps me, like,
I was gonna
guess
say,
diversify my
do
music.
they know that you make music?
They do. They
That's
unfortunately found out
fire.
this year.
Hell yeah.
Well,
Hell
not
yeah.
unfortunately, because they're running my plays up, which I'm not.
Yeah, hey.
It is what it is.
Hey, nah, that's fire. That's fire.
I accept it as my fate.
I mean, I would have killed to have one of my teachers be like that when I was that age. I'd be like, hey, all my teachers were boring as hell. Shout out to my boring ass teachers.
Shout out to my teachers, not to be the ones that were positive and uplifting. Thank you.
Okay, so the most recent joint I heard from you was called Cheeks.
Yeah.
Now, unless there's some crazy backstory behind it, I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Cheeks was fun.
Just tell us about the process of, for those who don't know at home, like how was shooting the video and doing all that stuff.
Oh my
Like,
God!
Tell us about
That day was pretty stressful, but luckily I had some professional dancers with me, not strippers, but no offense strippers, y'all professional too.
Hey, shout
But
out
I
to the
actually had a
strippers.
choreographer, like one of my good friends from college, NK. Shout out to NK if you looking or if you watching, and shout out to Erica E. Appreciate you. Shout out to Bree as well. Thank you. But they, NK choreography, NK and Erica actually did the choreography for it, so it was like a movie. They just started doing their dances and shit. And I was like, I bet, like,
Yeah.
line it up, do what you do. Like,
Hell yeah.
I didn't really
yeah.
have to, like, advise with that, but I was just more so focused on like the transitioning in the video. But I had a really good actual videographer. Shout out to Corey. Corey. Yeah, it was like Corey. I forgot his whole name, but Corey Coulter is dope. Yeah, appreciate you.
Hell yeah. All right, well, Juicy, is there anything you want to say to the audience before you stab out here?
Yes, I want to say shout out to everyone who helped make this day possible. Shout out to all my supporters. Shout out to people who caught tickets for my show specifically today that helped me lock in my performance spot. And shout out to just my family for always being my support system, and like my friends, etc. Like, some people don't have anybody, but I appreciate you. Thank you.
Once again, this is Archon for JME Entertainment signing out, and make sure you get your money.
And shout out to this guy.
You did.